Hello YouTube, it is ChampionDJK coming at you again with another video, and today we've got the latest set of Auto World, and this set is a little weird, mostly because it only involves 3 castings. So you get a version A and version B of each one. I never got to pre-order cases of these because this kind of just like slipped through the radar and came out, and it's a weird one because it's only, of course, 3 castings, and I don't even know how the cases are coming. I don't even know if they're coming in 6-card cases with one of each color in there. I honestly do not know. I haven't gotten a chance to open up a case or anything like that, so I'm not really sure. We can take a look at the card art quick. Look at the back. It kind of sheds a little bit of light on the subject here. Let's see if we can do this. You're going to be looking up at the lighting there, but yeah, so it's Premium 2024 Release 4, which is kind of funny because we haven't had Release 2 or 3 hit stores at all yet, or be available at all. So we're getting Release 4 first for some odd reason, and it's only 3 cars. And it says it's a special edition featuring 3 true 164 vehicles with the same incredible details only Auto World can deliver. This smaller assortment enables us to deliver your favorite castings faster. The other weird thing is this here. Collect all 4 in 2024 Release 2. So that's odd as well because there's only 4 cars in that set instead of 3. So we're getting a little weird here in 2024. And that they have Release 2 says it's in stores now. It's not in stores now, not at all. I would imagine it's probably going to hit soon, but it's definitely not out yet. At least at the time of me filming this video. So these I actually found at Walmart today, so that's pretty cool. I was actually able to find them. Well, I should say I found the majority of them. I found all but the red Chevy truck there, and my buddy found one at another store and then picked it up for me. So I was able to acquire all of them today, and we're just going to go ahead and go through them and open them up, look at them, and all that stuff. So the first one, and definitely what's going to be the most popular in the set, is the 2006 Chevy Silverado SS. We have it in 2 colors, Silver Birch Metallic, and the other one is Victory Red, which we'll get to in a second. It says this is the first release of the newly tooled Silverado SS rims. So those are new rims, new wheels. Even though the Cat-Eye Silverado SS was only available as an extended cab, many customizers have created the coveted single cab SS utilizing bolt-on SS parts and engine molds. Well, this is the extended cab. So we have seen this Cat-Eye Chevy casting already come out with an extended cab, or with the extended cab, and yeah, with an extended cab. And that was a hobby, or not a hobby exclusive, but an Auto World store exclusive release, which was the first release of the casting in orange. And then, of course, we saw the standard cab version that came out in Release 1 of this year, which was very popular when that came out. And now we have this, which is the extended cab, coming out in a regular release, well, sort of regular release, this special edition release. And yeah, it looks actually really nice. So I'm thinking this truck is going to be very, very popular, and it's going to sell really well. So I found these at Walmart, and my guess is that's where you're going to find them. I'm opening them up this way to retain the text on the other side. But yeah. So my guess is if you get lucky and find them, you're going to find them soon at your Walmart. If they haven't hit yet, they're going to hit soon. So be on the lookout. These should be at a Walmart near you. And hopefully they become as available as 2024 Release 1 did. Because honestly, that one was very available. Like, it was really easy to find it, with the exception of the Eclipse casting, for whatever reason. I think that one had some production issues or something like that. So that casting, for whatever reason, I found it in the beginning, and then we couldn't find it at all. That silver one was really tough to get. So aside from that, though, the first release of the year has been really easy to get. Walmart, has gotten a lot of them. The Chevy truck in that release was kind of difficult to get at first, and then it became easy to get. So I'm hoping, this set will be really accessible to everyone, and everyone should be able to find it at Walmart. You may not find it in the first run or the first time they hit, but then hopefully you'll find it after. So this is the SS. It looks pretty decent. The headlights look okay. The one thing I do wish that Auto World would do is kind of maybe do something a little bit different with the way the headlights are put on for something like this to make them look a little more simulated. It's fine that they're not like an inserted extra piece. I know that would cause extra cost and all of that. And I get that, but it would be nice maybe if the graphics were a little bit more representative of a headlight. They look really good in the artwork. I mean, if that could just get printed basically on here, we'd have a pretty good solution. It's just, that's maybe my one gripe of these cars. But I mean, great value for Auto World. Obviously, I love them. Huge fan. They're cool people. All that stuff. I was fortunate enough to be able to actually go there where they design these things, and that was a really cool experience to meet a few people there, and very, very cool, very, very awesome. It's been my favorite brand for a really, really long time, and of course I'm kind of a fanatic about it. But that doesn't mean there's no room for some improvement, and and I will speak my mind on that, of course. This particular model doesn't want to roll for some reason. I think just that wheel's stuck. There we go. Now it's starting to loosen up a little bit. The wheels are pretty tight onto the axle, and they're putting some pressure on there, so it's not really wanting to roll smooth. We'll see if we get a smooth roller out of the next one. But this truck looks really sharp, in silver. It looks really, really good. So it's got the fold-down tailgate, the opening hood, and really awesome. I was lucky enough to find 2 of these today, and I did pick up both of them. I do not have an Ultra Red yet for this set. I do have one coming. I've got the Kingswood Estate that will be coming to me. It's on its way. Once I get all the Ultra Reds for this release, we'll go ahead and revisit this set and do a full set kind of showing like we normally do. But this will be in the Auto World playlist, so again, more content. With Auto World, you know where to go. Just go to my channel, go to the playlist. I try to keep everything organized, so you should be able to find it there. All right. Next is the one in Victory Red. From the factory, the Cat Eye Silverado SS was only available as an extended cab. Okay, so they did put the same sort of first paragraph in there, and then they changed the bottom one to the SS model was the high-performance version of the Silverado. Featured a 5-spoke, 20-inch rims, slightly lowered ride height, and powerful 6-liter V8 producing 345 horsepower. And this one in Victory Red, which looks actually really, really sharp as well. So, liking that. And like I said, undoubtedly, these are going to be the ones that people are going to go kind of crazy over. This one rolls really nice, by the way. And they're going to just, these will sell. These will sell really well. Really, really well. So, here's this one. This one's got a little quality issue here. A little banana-ing in the bed. So, I don't know if we can bend the base to get it to not. It just means that probably this post went in deeper when it did it, so it's a little, I don't know. Actually, I really don't know how that happens. This one's really pretty straight. And I guess this one's not too bad, but you can kind of see it in there, the gap there. I don't know if that's ever going to be fixable, but it's there. I will probably get a few extras of this truck. I just will. And I kind of like it only being a 3-car set. It's kind of nice. It's easier to get everything, right? It's a little bit less expensive, too, to complete a whole release because you're only getting 6 total cars instead of 12. And then, of course, there's only 3 Ultra Reds that you need to try to go after. So that does make it a little bit easier from a collector standpoint that's a completionist such as me to get everything that I need to complete the set. It is going to totally screw up the way that I display these cars. but whatever. We'll deal with it. I think I'll be okay. But anyway, this is really nice. It's a really nice truck. Paint quality is really good on these. It's a nice gloss red. Just feels nice. It looks nice. These trucks are definitely winners in my book, and I think they are going to do fantastically well and definitely not hang on the pegs very long. So I can tell you people are going to be buying these up for sure very quickly. So really neat there, really neat truck there. Another one is our Ram Rebel, which here's your version A in Baja Yellow. Now this is the first release of their new 2023 1500 Rebel casting with all new front grille, bumper, and hood. So they've done the Ram, like a newer Ram, but they've never done this particular 2023 1500 Ram Rebel. And you know when Auto World does these things, they actually alter the tooling to make it accurate to whatever trim that they're going to do. At least in most cases they do, as far as I know. So this 2023 1500 Rebel Havoc Edition is going to have accurate paint, all that stuff, and it's going to be true 1/64 scale, so it's going to be the right size, everything. So let's go ahead and open it up, sneak the truck out of here, and take a look at our Ram Rebel in yellow. And yeah, it looks really good. I'm not a modern truck guy, really. Like, this kind of truck does more for me than this. And the newer, bigger looking, kind of buffed up trucks that just like, the newer Ford F-150, the Chevy, and of course the Dodge or Ram. These don't really do much for me. I don't think I'd ever buy one personally. For one, they're extremely expensive these days. For two, it just really isn't something, a vehicle that I would want to own. So this does have a flip-down bed. It's really kind of stuck though, and I'm not going to force it. I'm just not going to do it. But this is a really good-looking truck too, in yellow, black and yellow. Really good color combo for this one. Rolls extremely smooth. It's extremely heavy because, of course, it's a metal body and metal base. And it's a good looking one. I mean, I like it more than I thought I would like it because I'm really just not a modern truck guy. I'm not really into that stuff. It's kind of boring to me, but this is pretty sharp. It looks pretty sharp in this color. Then we have it in ceramic gray, which is a cool color. Just a basic gray gloss color. Again, they have the same kind of thing here. So interesting. The Lunar Edition pays homage to lunar exploration and brings the availability of ceramic gray paint. So this is the 1500 Rebel Lunar Edition, not the Havoc Edition. So Baja Yellow is exclusive, I think, to the Havoc Edition, right? So that's kind of neat. They got two different factory, like, exclusive colors to a limited edition truck. And if you were lucky enough, I guess, to have one of these in real one-to-one life, I think you'd think it's pretty sweet that there's someone out there making a 1/64 scale of your truck. If you care enough to buy a limited edition Ram, I think you probably would dig having a 1/64 scale version of it. So to get it in these limited colors. So that is pretty cool. And again, if we're talking gripes, and I complain a lot on this channel, I really do, but I'm coming from a place of, hey, maybe we could do a little better. In what I'm talking about here, of course, is these headlights again. That illustration looks fantastic. Is there any way that we can get that to translate better onto a headlight graphic? And look, okay, Matchbox does it, stuff like that. I don't know what kind of process they used to do it. Maybe that's not available at the factory that these are made. I don't know. It could be something out of reach, and there could be a really good reason why. That we stick with kind of the simple design for headlights to kind of mimic it. I just think that, you know, just print it. Print the dang what the headlight looks like on here. Maybe you got to reduce it to a certain number of colors or something. I'm not sure, but that would really bring these up to the next level, I think. But I don't know. I don't know how much of an issue it would be to do that. Oh, I forgot we got to look at plates. This one says the moon. This one probably says, oh no, R3B3L. Ram Rebel. It says Rebel. Wow. All right. So that's pretty neat. What did the plates on these say? Are they both the same? SS Rado. And this one is SS Rado. So I don't know if the Ultra Reds go after the version A or version B traits, but this plate right here is going to be one way to tell. So if the Ultra Red has the Rebel plate, we know it's version A. If it has the Moon plate, we know it's version B, is what the trait's going. I don't think there's going to be any way to tell between these two or these two which trim they use to make the Ultra Reds. All right, so lastly, we got a wagon. So we got two trucks and we got a wagon. And this is the 1970 Chevy Kingswood Estate. This was the top-of-the-line model offered. There were 4 full-size wagons offered by Chevy in 1970, including the Kingswood Estate, Townsman, and the Brookwood. This is in Cranberry red, which is a very nice color for this car. And it looks great with the wood paneling. Let's go ahead and open it up. Put that out there. And take a look. So the Kingswood's an older casting from Auto World. It's been around for quite a while. And it's a good one. It's just one of my favorites. One of my favorite Auto Worlds of all time is this casting, which is the lead sled. It's just a really cool wagon. What do we got for the plate? The King. Very cool. So you got the wood paneling. You know, like the graphic that goes into this wood paneling would make good headlight graphic. Now, it's not as necessary on cars like this, where it's just that, you know, it's a circle, right? I mean, you don't really need to get crazy with that. Having white there it's fine. It's fine, right? The taillight's fine. You know, taillights like this, fine. When you get to headlights like this, it would be nice to actually use a graphic on it and be able to do that. So this says tan interior and, you know, metal body, metal base, really heavy. It's got a plastic piece for the roof rack. It's a really nice casting. And actually, it's fantastic. This set is really nice. Really, you know, it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit different. They got only the 3 cars, but they picked some good ones. And this Kingswood is fantastic in this color with a tan interior. And then we got it in Fathom blue poly. It's also telling us about the engine options, cargo space here. I love the little facts. I love that they put the factory color paint code, all that stuff there. Really nice color too. This blue. Let's go ahead and get this open. Fathom blue poly. So it's a metal flake paint. And it's sharp. Really sharp looking. Just really cool. Tight metal flake in there. And again, the wood paneling, and we got the same plate on this one, the King. So really the only way to tell the difference, and they got the same interior color too, so the only way that you're going to tell the difference for Ultra Reds, whether or not the set goes after a version A or version B, is definitely going to be in the Ram. That's where the answer is going to be. We'll get into that obviously more once I have all the Reds. But this is a fantastic model. And honestly, it's a really kind of cool set. And I'm really happy, too, that I was just able to find these today. I knew they were kind of hitting. I decided to stop at Walmart this morning near my house, and someone had already got to them and bought a few of them, so this red truck was gone. But the rest of these were there. And, you know, that person may have been lucky. They might have scored an Ultra Red. Who knows? Ultra Raw, maybe even. You never know. But I was lucky enough to be able to get at least, you know, 5 of the 6. And then my buddy found the last one I needed, which was this one here. So, really happy about that. Definitely appreciate it. So, awesome stuff. I think it's a good set from Auto World. You guys have to let me know down in the comments. It is weird. I don't know what's going on with their distribution, like what's going on with their release schedule, and why it's been just absolutely strange this year. I think they're working on some stuff with their factories and all of that, and I think they're trying to maybe take some time to improve things or something. I'm not really sure, honestly, but I mean, they have been pumping out like the 7-Eleven, Speedway, deluxe cars, a new deluxe set that's been hitting Target, which is actually was supposed to be released last year, I think, because I think it's listed as a 2023 set. So, I mean, there's some delays going on. There's some delays going on with whatever the factory is. I don't know all the details, but hey, not sure. But I'm just glad they're still making cars. I mean, in a way, it's kind of nice for them to slow down for a second. It allows me to slow down for a second. And, you know, it gives the wallet a break. All that stuff. So, really cool, though. If I had to pick a favorite, I don't know. I really like this red wagon. It just really looks so nice. The blue wagon looks so nice, too. And then these two trucks, I mean, both of them. The silver one, though, I think takes the cake over the red one. And honestly, these Rams look pretty good, too. So it's a solid little set. All right, you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Again, check out the playlist for Auto World. Ton of content on there. Ton of unboxing. We've pulled Ultra Reds out of cases. It's been really, really cool. So just a lot of Auto World content. And you'll see how nuts I am for Auto World if you're new to the channel. All right, thank you guys very much for watching. And have yourself a great day. See you next time.